Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I look a little rough today. It's just because I just woke up a little bit ago. But today I am going to be showing you guys, does the beauty hack of putting a beauty blender in the microwave really work? I've seen a couple of videos about this, and it's kind of cool because everybody's outcome is different, and I think it's just because of their microwave, just because of the different heat waves and all of that. And also make sure when you're doing this, you have to put water in it. Do not just go and put a beauty blender in a bowl or just throw it in the microwave and microwave it. If you do that, it's going to burn. It's going to basically catch on fire and blow up. So don't do that. And if you guys are under the age of like 16, I would ask your parents before doing this just because of a safety reason. But let's get started if you guys want to see, does this work or does it not? So let's go. I've heard it's easier to use a big bowl because you need that room to work around. So I'm using a big bowl, and then make sure you grab your dirty beauty blender. I'm just going to be using a Real Technique sponge because this is the only sponge right now that I have dirty. And so what we're going to do, let me bring you guys over here. So I'm going to fill this up with water. Probably about that much. I should dump a little actually. My cat's in here. My cat loves, anytime someone turns on water, my cat comes running. And then I'm just going to add some soap. Kovu! Told you my cat loves water. He's drinking the water now. Okay, so I have my water right here, and I have Dawn dish soap. I'm just going to be adding some in here. Doesn't really say how much. I think that's probably good. I'm going to show you guys how much I added. I don't know if you guys can tell. So that's how much I added. Not a lot, so I'm just going to leave it right here. I'm actually going to go grab a spoon. So I just grabbed a spoon right here, and I'm going to mix this together. Okay, now that we have it mixed, I am going to plop the beauty blender in there. And I'm going to make sure the beauty blender is soaked because I don't want anything bad to be happening. And if you already, if you guys can see this nasty water, that's just from me putting the beauty blender in and squeezing it. But I don't want to clean it, so I'm not going to stop doing that. So I'm basically putting my hand in there. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm putting my hand in there, and I'm basically doing this kind of motion where you're just going to grab it and make sure it's getting wet on all sides. And just to be safe for the first part, I'm just going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds first. And make sure you are watching this at all times, because if you're not, something bad can happen. I'm just going to wipe my hand off in the microwave. And now, for 30 seconds, and we're just going to wait patiently and make sure you watch it. This is what it looks like. We're just going to wait patiently, and we're just going to watch this. Just so nothing bad happens. And I actually want to see what's going to happen after the 30 seconds and then the minute mark. We're going to take them both out anyways and basically see what they did. So right now the beauty blender doesn't look like it's doing anything. Let's see. The water's a little hot. So is the beauty blender. But while doing it for the 30 seconds, it's still really dirty. And it's actually really hard to squeeze. But it's actually, oh my goodness, it's actually cleaning this. So maybe the heat from the water is cleaning this. I'm not for sure. If you guys can tell, my beauty blender isn't as dirty as it was before. But I'm gonna pop it in for another 30 seconds just because it said do a whole minute. Remember, make sure it's kind of wet before you do that, just because you don't want it to explode or for the beauty blender to get a little too hot. Okay, so I just finished microwaving it for another minute right here, as you guys can tell. And remember, I don't really want to dump it out. Now you can tell a little bit. And just by looking at the beauty blender, let me kind of clean it off because there's so much soap. Just by looking at the beauty blender, it looks so clean already, but it is super hot. Definitely all the water squeezing out of it is super hot. What you're going to do is you're basically just going to do this motion. And you're just going to want to keep doing that for a little bit. Now let's look at it. So I'm squeezing most of the soap out. So if you guys can tell, my beauty blender is completely clean. Dang. So I would say this is a great method if you guys are looking to basically clean a beauty blender, but if you guys don't have like the bar of soap, I still recommend the bar of soap out of all of them, just because the bar of soap is super easy, super affordable and cheap, and just gets the job done, and you don't have to worry about if your beauty blender is not too wet having it blow up, just because I thought that was kind of sketchy in a way. But now it's going to be hard to get all this soap out because it's going to be actually in my beauty blender, so I'm going to be at the sink cleaning it for a little bit. But I do recommend this hack if you guys just want to try it out for fun. But make sure, like I said, before you even put the beauty blender in the microwave, make sure your beauty blender is completely covered in water, and make sure you squeeze it out and then cover it in water again. And then for the second time, so squeeze it out first time, second time, do that. Don't squeeze it out because we don't want to squeeze all that juice or that liquid inside of it, just because we don't want the beauty blender to be too dry while microwaving it. So this hack actually worked, and I'm very surprised. So I'm just going to go clean my beauty blender for 1 second, and I'm going to see what it looks like without all this soap. You don't really need that much soap because it creates so much, if you guys can tell. So after I was done, I just basically dumped the soap / water out, and I'm going to go clean it. Okay, so I started to clean some of it off, but I decided it'd be easier just to get a bowl of clean water, as you guys can tell, and put the beauty blender in there and watch this. Do you guys see how much soap is still in here? So it's going to take a while to get all this soap out because you don't want to use a beauty blender that still has soap. Like I said before, I do recommend this hack because if you guys look at my beauty blender, it is all clean. That's just a dent. But it is all clean. So this actually worked. If you guys do this and you guys want me to see your videos, please tag me in them. All my social media links are down below. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I actually enjoyed doing my first ever kind of like a hacks video. So if you guys like this, give it a big giant thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys aren't already. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.